All right, we got 3 minutes before we wrap up trading here at the New York Stock Exchange for the week. Let's get to a mad dash. Let's talk a little Deere. Second quarter net income, $2.86 billion. Net sales gain of 34%.
Okay, so there have been a couple of things been going on. Crop prices have not been that good. And the fertilizer companies have really been crushed. So people felt and came into this quarter thinking Deere was going to miss. Not only did they not miss, but precision agriculture was good. The standout that I find was in what no one thought would be good was construction and forestry, which was up 20%. This is the beginning, I think, of the infrastructure that's been coming into America. Remember, according to the infrastructure czar, Mr. Landrieu, only about $150 billion has been spent. It's starting.
Yep.
And the money is coming to Deere. The read-through here is to another hated company that my charitable trust owns, which is Caterpillar. I think the money's finally coming. People worry.
Where are we on multiples here? You know, I look at a market cap of about $110 billion on Deere. They're going to do as much as $9.5 billion in net income. So we're talking pretty low multiple here.
You know, well,
low
look,
double
as
digits.
I said, that people felt that this was going to be a miss. The stock had been weak. It was at 12 times earnings, by the way. Just to, get the whole lay of the land here. This whole group is selling it. Well, the capital equipment. A lot of these are selling it, not the semi-cap equipment, are selling around 12 times.
Right.
Okay. And what that says to me is that when people talk about a bubble, what they should be thinking is, well, you know what? It's unfair that some of these tech companies sell at, 40 times earnings when you have a quality company like Deere selling at 12. I'm not going to disagree with that, but I think it's the quality company like Deere that's valued too cheaply, not that there's necessarily a horrendous bubble.
Right.
This Deere quarter was very good. The precision ag, by the way, which is something that I first learned from Kathy Wood at her fund, is real.
Precision ag.
Okay, so you don't need...
It's not. Is it precision railroading?
It's choice. No, but I think Union Pacific's going to get it.
So just explain very quickly what you're talking about.
You don't need a person behind the wheel. And it's very hard to find farmhands.
These are autonomous
driving.
Got it.
And it's here. There are others who say that they have autonomous, the best autonomous. And I find that as arrogant as they might be, this is the one that has the best autonomous. But then again, they're not really dealing with black ice. They're not really dealing with pedestrians. But it works. And congratulations to Deere for really pulling it off. It's a great company.